Intermediate care team became involved with Mr and Mrs Atwell early part of this year.
Jim's had various strokes and he has got mobility problems. January and February he kept falling pretty much every day, every other day. He'd had about 20 falls in 2 months. Paramedics came. If he hadn't hurt himself, they would get him up or refer him to A&E. So we were in and out of A&E for 2 months. At the end of February, he fell again. And I was just tearful. The paramedic came out and he said, would you like me to ring the hub and get some help out? And I said, anything.
The paramedic referred Mr Atwell into the hub, and subsequently they screened the patient, triaged the patient and referred into intermediate care team.
That was the start of things going well. They spent about 2 or 3 hours with us on a Sunday morning, went through everything, checked Jim's various functions, arranged for a care package to start that evening, told me that the next day I would have physios and everything out, and got things rolling.
There's lots of research to suggest that patients that are kept at home improve quicker. It's their own environment. Most patients would rather stay at home and rather than go into hospital.
Jim was mainly falling on a morning when I was struggling to get him up and downstairs, and they helped on the morning. They got him dressed and got him downstairs. Physios set up all kinds. They put rails up, a step outside, gave him 2 frames, checked the house.
Intermediate care works very closely with the hub, and we have around 15 referrals per day, and then we go out and assess those patients in order to provide the appropriate service, equipment, if they require care calls within intermediate care, if they require mental health within intermediate care, and what's the best individual care plan for that the patient needs. Mr Atwell's case, he had the full range of service coming into his home to maintain him staying at home.
They didn't just sort of say to Jim, how are you? They said to me, how am I? And that's something I never had, because everything was focused on Jim. And I felt as a carer, I just wasn't valued. And they made me feel good as well. If I was a bit down, they would give me a hug. It was just a genuine hug that made me feel as though they weren't just doing a job, they actually cared about me.
It was excellence, excellent, and you know, made lots of friends.